Boulder County's Vision Zero action plan is aimed at eliminating traffic fatalities and serious injuries by 2035. The first step of the plan was to do a detailed crash analysis to understand where and why crashes have been occurring, particularly the most serious crashes. This video will review the results of the analysis. The analysis is built on 10 years of traffic crash data and community feedback about locations where people feel unsafe. This information is used to understand crash trends, particularly where crashes are occurring and what types of crashes are occurring in unincorporated Boulder County and the participating mountain towns of Nederland, Jamestown, and Ward. Over the 10-year analysis period from 2013 to 2022, 135 people lost their lives in a traffic crash in Boulder County. The number of serious injury and fatal crashes has fluctuated over the years, but they have been increasing since 2020. There are 5 crash types that make up about 3/4 of all serious injury and fatal crashes in Boulder County. The most common serious injury or fatal crash type overall in Boulder County is single vehicle crashes, which can involve vehicles overturning or colliding with fixed objects or animals. The next most common serious injury and fatal crash types are crashes involving bicycles, head-on crashes, T-bone crashes, and left turn crashes. The Vision Zero action plan will focus on eliminating these 5 crash types and address speeding, which can make these crashes more likely and more severe. The Vision Zero action plan covers state highways such as 119 and US 36, as well as county roadways such as 95th Street. County roads make up the majority of roadways, but most of the serious injury and fatal crashes are happening on state highways. On county roads, bicycle crashes are the most common serious injury and fatal crash type, while on state highways, the most common serious injury and fatal crash type is vehicles overturning. Understanding where there are historic concentrations of serious injury and fatal crashes tells us where to prioritize improvements. We've developed a high injury network, highlighting the roadway segments and intersections with the highest concentrations of injury crashes, as well as locations with high concentrations of injury crashes involving bicyclists or pedestrians. The high injury network includes 7% of all the Centerline miles, but accounts for 66% of the serious injury and fatal crashes, emphasizing that safety improvements should be prioritized in these areas. And the community agrees. The high injury network aligns with community perceptions of safety improvement needs shared in summer 2024. The majority of community concerns were about feeling unsafe driving or biking, and the plan will incorporate this input. The action plan will follow the recommended best practices outlined by the Federal Highway Administration, called the Safe System Approach. The plan will focus in particular on the categories of safer roads, safer speeds, and safer people. The majority of actions will involve engineering solutions, which are the focus of our current survey. Other examples of solutions in these safe system categories include enforcement of traffic laws and education campaigns. Safety solutions are types of improvements that are recommended to reduce the frequency and severity of some of the top crash types in Boulder County. Some examples of safety solutions identified for Boulder County include median barriers to reduce head-on crashes, rumble strips alerting drivers when they leave the roadway, bicycle safety improvements like increased visibility and separation to reduce exposure to vehicles, changes to left turn operations to reduce conflicts, roundabouts to slow vehicle speeds and conflict points through intersections, and red light or speed cameras to enforce traffic laws. The action plan will include strategies and actions for implementation of these safety solutions on the high injury network, prioritized based on a number of factors, such as improving safety for typically underserved communities or people walking and biking. The recommended strategies and actions will be categorized for phased implementation over the next several years, with progress tracked and evaluated. We are inviting feedback from the community and stakeholders about the safety solutions that have been identified and input on the prioritization process. Please take the survey linked on this site to share your thoughts about this phase of the Boulder County Vision Zero Action Plan. If you're interested in learning about and providing your feedback for the City of Lafayette or Town of Superior, please see the individual videos and surveys for those agencies. Please help us to spread the word by telling your friends, neighbors, and coworkers about the plans and the opportunity to provide feedback. Watch for the opportunity to review the Boulder County, Lafayette, and Superior Draft Vision Zero action plans in late spring.